Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melinda, plain and simple. It's Tuesday, and that means it's time for another Tiny Tidy. For today's Tiny Tidy, I was going around my house trying to figure out what am I going to do for my Tiny Tidy, and then I realized I was doing a Tiny Tidy. I was going around the house gathering things, and I thought, why not just use that? So that's what I'm going to be doing for mine. And so if you've got something that you want to tidy up around your house, grab your stuff and come on, and we'll do it together. This is what our family room is looking like right now. If you watch my channel, then you probably know that we are getting ready to put new flooring down in this room. This is our family room, and so that's why it looks a little bit chaotic. The next thing I'm going to do is kind of level out any places in the floor that need leveling out, and I'm waiting for that stuff to come. I had to order it online because I couldn't get a big tub of stuff at in the store. They didn't have it in stock. They only had the little ones, so I'm waiting on that right now. But meanwhile, we are continuing on with what we can do. I've got the baseboards off and stuff, and we've gotten the staples up, and we got the little gummy junk off of the floor that the padding leaves. And so now I just need to, I'm going to run the shop back in here, and then hopefully my other stuff will come either today or tomorrow, I'm hoping. But I moved the gentleman's hutch over to here, and so I'm thinking about maybe putting it there. We don't use that electric heater thing, so that would not be an issue for us. But I'm thinking about moving it over to here because it's always been over in this corner. And I don't know, I'm just kind of ready for it to be somewhere else, but we'll see. But I was trying to figure out what am I going to do for my Tiny Tidy today, and I realized while I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my Tiny Tidy today, I was going around my house collecting the trash. I thought, well, why not just do it around the house, literally do it around the house. I gathered trash from around the house, and I also had gotten a little Amazon delivery today, more stuff I couldn't get in the store, and so I have the packaging there, and of course here's my, this stuff. This is going to be here for the time being because, I've got a project going on. And when you've got a project going on, it ends up with making your house all messy because you're busy, and also just because it's just stuff all over. And so I realized I still have this cleaning stuff here. I used that like last week or something, and maybe even longer, and I never did take it back down to the basement. So I need to do that. And then for some reason we hung a bag of bags here. And when I was getting dressed this morning, I put on one of these shirts that I had kept when I went through the Halloween bins. I thought I'll just wear it around the house while I'm, working, right? Well, I put it on and I did not like it. I didn't like the feel of it. I didn't like anything about it. So I just grabbed the other three out of my closet, and I didn't even try them on. I just stuck them all in this bin because I don't want to wear something that doesn't feel comfortable, and I'm not going to keep something that I'm not going to wear. So I'm just going to let that go. And then that's new for me, by the way. Not the shirt. The shirt was new too, but I had it for years, but it's new for me to actually take that mindset of I don't like it. I'm not going to keep it. I'm not going to leave it hanging around. I'm going to deal with it now. I'm just going to take it out and get rid of it now. And I'm not going to keep pulling it out of my closet. So I didn't even put it in my little niggles box. I just put it right in here so it can just go ahead and go today. And this is one of those things that is filled with rice. My sister made it for me years ago, and I use it sometimes when I'm having my neck pain and stuff, or when I'm just cold. I'll heat it up in the microwave. Well, I keep it in this pillowcase to keep it clean, but I've had it so long it's got a hole in it, and so now when I try to, tidy up the pillowcase, it drops rice all over the place. So it's time to just let it go. I'm not going to keep it anymore and keep dropping rice all over and have to clean it up. And then I had some footies. I dropped them down the bottom of my closet when I changed clothes, and I'm not even going to wash them. These are going to get tossed in the trash. We have cats, so of course there's cat hair. But they got holes in them. And these, because of that gummy junk that the padding leaves on the floor, I ruined my socks, but they were old. I had them for a long time, so ain't no big loss. And I'm not even going to try to wash them. I'm just going to toss them. I've had them for years. And I already actually tossed another pair of them and some underwear. You don't need to see that. I tossed some underwear too. So I'm just today, well, I did that already. I think I did that last time before I did laundry. But these were in the bottom of my closet because I had been wearing them. I just been putting them back on so I didn't ruin another pair. And then once we got that gummy junk up, I switched over to these. But then I realized these ones had a hole. So that's why they're going. So that's that stuff. So this I figured out this morning when I was getting dressed. And I figured I'd throw these out when I was getting ready to do laundry, which I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to take that down to the laundry room. And then those things are what I got in my order delivery today. I'm going to take that down to the basement as well. And also this basket of towels, these are clean, but because I was trying to figure out the flooring, how to lay out the flooring for that room, because you have to kind of figure out how you're going to do it. When I was trying to figure that out yesterday, and so I didn't fold my towels and put them away. So I need to get that done today as well, and it probably wouldn't hurt to sweep my floor, maybe even do a little damp mop, but the other thing is I'm trying not to get you too dizzy here, and I got you blurry anyway. I also had these things that I had decluttered the other day, and some of the stuff I stuck out in a driveway giveaway, but some of the things I had posted on Buy Nothing, and people already had said they wanted them. But on Buy Nothing, they like you, at least ours does, they like you to wait a few days before you actually choose your person that's going to get it. But I knew I had somebody who wanted these, so I went ahead and stuck these right here on the table, and I need to deal with that today too. Let the people know that they are getting this thing. I'll see if there's other people that were interested. That's why they want you to wait, because they want to give everybody a chance to see the stuff, and then you can pick whoever you want to give it to. So I'm going to look on there and pick people that will be recipients and let them know, and put these out in my bin. I call it Big Blue. It's out front. And so I'm going to get that dealt with. And as you can see, it's still messy in here too, but that's hubby stuff, and I don't touch hubby stuff. I just look around it. So I need to deal with all of this stuff today, and I'll do that, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I get finished. In addition to the cats and normal dust and dirt and stuff from around here, now we also have the dust and dirt that comes from when you have a project and you're ripping carpet out and you're dragging stuff through your house. Yeah, I don't think it's been that long since I swept this floor, but boy, had a lot of stuff. And really, honestly, I could get the vacuum cleaner out and get more. This is just what I could get up really quickly with the broom. I posted these t-shirts on the Buy Nothing site, and while I was doing that, I checked to see who wanted these items that I had already set aside, and I put little tags, put them in bags and stuff like that. These things I'm going to toss into the recycle bin. This is broken, and I just had these stuff in there, so those are going to go out in the recycle bin. I'm not going to worry about those anymore. But while I was checking that, I saw that I had a message from a couple of days ago when I had done a driveway giveaway, and I posted pictures and put it on the Buy Nothing site, letting people know that I was doing a driveway giveaway. Well, somebody had let me know she was interested in this particular Halloween decor, and it's still available, so I let her know, and she's going to be picking it up after work today. So I went out in the garage, grabbed that out of the box, and I also grabbed this bag. The handle's broken on it, but it's one of the bags that I had decluttered when I went through my purses and bags, and I've been using those to put things in when I give them away for the Buy Nothing stuff. But another thing that I do when I'm gifting away stuff for Buy Nothing is I use old bags that we've either bought something or a gift bag or something like that, and they're still in good shape, but I know we're not going to use them again, so I put them in a drawer, and that way when I have something I'm gifting away, I'll have something nice to put it in. I could use a plastic like a bag you get at the grocery store or the stores. But I think this just is a little bit nicer and maybe gives people a little bit of a smile. And if it doesn't, that's okay. It makes me happy. But another thing that I do is I use things that I have found around the house, because this gives me a way to not only declutter things around my house, but also it gives me a way to let go of the bags and things that I have been hanging on to. Because some of us have a hard time letting go of bags and boxes and things like that because we think we can use them, but we never do. Well, I'm finding a way to actually use them. So that is helping me. But another thing that I have started doing is, I'm trying to cover up a name here. I found a bunch of post-it note type things as I've been decluttering. And this one doesn't stick well on anything, but I can still write on it. And so I write the person's name on it, and then I write whatever it is that they're getting. And then I also found a bunch of stickers while I was decluttering. So at first I was just letting go of all this stuff, and then I thought, hey, I can use it with my Buy Nothing site. And so I use the post-it notes for this purpose, and I also use the stickers now as well. And so this is what I would put on the person's thing. And I have to tape it on because, like I said, this one doesn't stick well. But that's okay. But it just gives me another way to let go of the things that I have been hanging on to because I might use them someday. Now I'm actually using them as I'm giving them away. I'm trying to hide the names here, but all of this stuff is waiting for the new owners to come and pick it up. And these t-shirts were in 4 different sizes, but I already have somebody who's interested in these 2, and hopefully these 2 will find a home soon as well. I got all of that Buy Nothing stuff taken care of, except for the t-shirts. I just posted those, but I'll take care of those pretty soon. And then in here, you can see there's still stuff on the table, but that's hubby's stuff. But I got the towels folded and put away. I got the laundry in. It's actually in the dryer now. And I got those things that I had gathered around the house taken care of. I even tidied up a little bit over here. We're leaving some stuff there to keep the cats from getting on the boards until we can put them down. But I swept the floor. I haven't damp mopped it yet. I want to run the vacuum cleaner over it before I damp mop it, but it's better than it was because there was a lot of dirt that gathered up around the room. We had a little bit of recycled stuff that was sitting on the counter. That's gone. I washed this space out. I took the flowers out that I had gotten, and I'm going to see if the lady wants the vase back so she can reuse it. She does flower arrangements, and then she gives them away to people on the Buy Nothing site. And so I'm going to see if she wants to have that one back so she can reuse it because I don't need to keep it. But I think it looks a lot better than it did. It's not perfect, but it's going to keep getting messy. More than usual. It always gets messy because it just gets messy. But it's going to keep getting messy because that's just the nature of it when you're working on something around your house. With an everyday tidy, whether tiny or mighty, you do all the things that you do. You pick up and clean up and put things away. It looks better when you are through. Things you don't need will get tossed in a bin to trash or recycle or donate. With an everyday tidy, whether tiny or mighty, your spaces will keep looking great. Well, guys, that's my tiny tidy for this Tuesday. And if you did a tiny tidy along with me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear all about it. And be sure you check out the playlist in the description box below. I'll have a link there. And I'll also have a link to Sunday Dawn's channel, The Helpful Home. She is the host of Tiny Tidy Tuesdays every week. And Tiny Tidy Tuesdays is an open collab. So if you want to do a video and have it posted in the playlist, just let Sunday Dawn know. You can contact her through her comments on her video if you like. But let her know and she'll get you on the playlist. And for now, I am going to say goodbye and happy decluttering. You're trying to give mommy kisses. Oh, Bubby, did you get your tiny tidy done? Did you get your tiny tidy done today?